Single dad sent a flirty text to cold CEO by mistake. 5 minutes later, she was outside his house. Ethan Reed had exactly 2 seconds of peace that morning, right until his 5-year-old daughter, Lily, ran across the living room wearing a tutu, holding a spoon like a microphone, and announcing that the world was ending because they were out of cereal. He laughed, tossed her a granola bar, and reached for his phone, unaware that in the next 60 seconds, he would commit the biggest texting mistake of his life. He typed quickly to his sister. "If that CEO I cleaned offices for last night wasn't so cold, I swear I'd ask her out. Those eyes could freeze or melt a man. And God, she's beautiful." He hit send. Only after a beat did he notice the contact name. It wasn't his sister. It was Alexandra Hale, the famously icy CEO of Hale Enterprises. His temp job's boss, a woman known for firing people faster than elevators moved in her skyscraper. Ethan froze. His life flashed before his eyes. Rent, Lily's school fees, the job he desperately needed. He opened his mouth to scream. Ding, a message popped up. "I'll be there in 5 minutes. He stared. No emojis. No explanation. No, "You're fired." Just a promise. And true to her word. 5 minutes later, someone knocked at his door. The visit. Ethan opened it slowly, expecting security guards or maybe hour. Instead, Alexandra Hale stood on his small porch, the winter air swirling around her tailored coat. Her eyes, sharp, cool, unreadable, met his. And in that moment, Ethan regretted every cell in his body. Ms. Hale, I swear that text wasn't, it was, but not," he stumbled. She raised a hand. "Relax, you're not fired." He almost collapsed. "You're sure? Because you look like you're here to repossess my soul." A tiny corner of her mouth twitched, the rarest thing. "May I come in?" He blinked. "In here. Unless this is where you keep your sarcasm strictly outdoors." He stepped aside. No, welcome to chaos." Lily was on the couch, now wearing sunglasses and singing to a stuffed unicorn. She looked at Alexandra, gasped dramatically, and whispered to her dad. "Daddy, is that the Ice Queen?" Ethan nearly choked. "We don't say that out loud." But Alexandra only crouched down. "Ice Queen, and who are you?" "I'm Lily. I'm 5, and you're pretty." For a microsecond, just one, Alexandra's mask cracked. "Thank you," she said softly. Ethan saw it, and it stunned him. There, behind the reputation, behind the power, was a human being with something fragile hidden beneath. Why she came. They sat at the table, Ethan embarrassed about the mismatched chairs, the peeling wallpaper, the tiny space. "I'm sorry about the text," he said finally. "I wasn't trying to disrespect you." "I know." Her voice was quiet. Too quiet. "So, why did you come?" She looked at Lily, then back at him. "Because no one has spoken to me like that in a very long time." Ethan blinked. Flirty. Human. The word landed in the room like truth. She took a breath, then said something he never expected. "I don't know the last time someone said I was beautiful without wanting something from me." He swallowed. She wasn't cold. She was lonely. Frozen because life had forced her to be. And he saw her differently. The moment that changed everything. Lily tugged on Alexandra's sleeve. "Do you want pancakes? Daddy burns them but they still taste nice." Alexandra looked stunned. I haven't had pancakes in years." Lily gasped as if this was the world's greatest tragedy. "No pancakes? That's so sad." Ethan laughed. "Sit. I'll burn some for you." He expected Alexandra to decline. Instead, she sat. And she stayed. For breakfast. For conversation. For laughter she didn't know she still had in her. At one point, Alexandra watched Ethan and Lily dance around the kitchen, knocking over a bowl of flour, laughing like the world was kind. Her eyes softened. Her shoulders relaxed. She looked human again. "Ethan," she said suddenly, "may I ask something?" "Sure. Why were you working the night shift alone?" He hesitated. "I needed the extra pay. Lily's school isn't cheap. And where's her mother?" "Gone," he said simply. 3 years now." Alexandra looked at him in a way no one ever had before. Not with pity, not with judgment, but with understanding. Then came the twist. "I want to offer you a full-time position," she said. "Better pay, day hours, benefits, stability." Ethan stared. "Why would you do that?" "Because you're a good father," she replied quietly. "And because kindness deserves to be returned." The heart of it all. Before leaving, Alexandra knelt beside Lily. "Thank you for the pancakes," she said. Lily whispered, "Come back anytime. Daddy likes you." Ethan's eyes widened. "Lily." But Alexandra only smiled, really smiled this time. "I'd like that." Epilogue. Weeks later. What began with a mistaken flirty text became something more. Alexandra visited often, sometimes with pancakes, sometimes with toys, sometimes with nothing but her presence. Ethan noticed how Lily climbed into her lap without hesitation, how Alexandra, once feared by entire boardrooms, softened at the touch of tiny arms wrapping around her. He noticed how her laugh came easier, how her eyes warmed, how she looked at him like he was someone who saw the real her. One night, as she stood by the door, she said, "You know, that text wasn't entirely wrong." He grinned. "Which part?" "The part about me being beautiful." Pause. "And the part about you wanting to ask me out?" "Because, I'd say yes." Ethan's breath caught. But it was Lily who squealed, "I knew it." They laughed, the little family they never expected forming between them. And what started as a mistake became something healing, hopeful, human. Sparkle's final message. Sometimes the best things in life aren't planned. Sometimes kindness melts the coldest walls. And sometimes a wrong text leads you exactly where you were meant to go.